How's it going, nerds? It's Alexplosion here in this newest video. Riding COP mountain biking with my little brother Gordo. We're hitting COP for the first day season opener of COP Windsport 2017. And we're checking out the trails. So far, not really liking them so much. They're really loosely packed at the moment, which isn't the end of the world. And the jumps that remain are sort of mediocre at best. This one here has stayed the same for 6 years, which is alright. And they built up these berms a bit, so you can carry a little bit more speed through them, which I still suck at. But just up here, go over a bump, and then there used to be a big sort of kicker right here before a step down. They took that out. Now it's just a pansy little roller, which sucks. This berm is powdery as hell. And then this here used to be sort of a step down right here. But now it's not. It's just like a derpy little roller thing. So that sucks a lot. Again, corners are half decent. These two have stayed pretty much the same forever. I still suck at cornering a lot. And you still get a lot of this. A lot of people just sort of sitting around waiting for people ahead of them to get moving. So I fast forwarded this bit so you don't have to watch it all. Getting back on it, this corner is the same. They amped this jump a little bit, and it's really easy to overshoot, like a lot. That one I landed on the landing. One of my next lines, I actually overshoot it by a mile. I literally landed in the parking lot. This one here is about the same as it always has been. Way too short. And these next 2, 3 are pretty short as well. But I mean, overall it's doing okay. They did amp up the corners a lot on the higher portions of Safari Planet, so I'm really looking forward to learning how to corner half decently with those guys. That's gonna be awesome. This little kicker on the side has stayed the same for forever. It's pretty much the same deal as always. And then we got flat concrete for a bit, pretending we're roadies, shaking out those wrists because we haven't rode in forever. I got Gordo ahead of me with the freaking lemon lime shorts. Awesome. We decided to go under the fence over here, check out the final couple jumps on the downhill course, and we're faced with disappointment. What they did is too many scrubs kept crashing on that long gap at the end. So they shortened it by about a half, which is very disappointing. This thing's the same. There used to be a gap right here. Took that out. And then this one, I could literally jump across with my own 2 feet. I don't even need wheels to get across that. Like, I just want to huck it one of these days and just like land on the chairlift. Because it used to be way longer than that. But now it's not. J hopping for the ladies. Lol. As if. Card reader system is pretty sick now. It's actually great. Same thing they had last year and maybe the year before that. Lift ops are still friendly as ever. Good stuff. What they did here, what they kept open from last year, is they kept open the faster route down the hill, which is pretty awesome. Because the zigzag that they had at the top, sort of mediocre and really boring. There's like a lot of corners that you can't actually take properly. So here you can actually pedal, get a little bit of speed going, and then blast past some fools, or at least try to. My little brother's a little bit more assertive than I am, gets ahead of them, but then they cut me off because I didn't want to be a dink. Hill climbing because we're totally riding XC bikes. Tried to pass them there, but they were like, nope. Nope. Going for the downhill course for the first time this season. I'm going to follow Gordo here. This drop's alright, super easy. This berm they built up a little bit, which I suck at. I'm not good. A little bit down, a little bit up. And then this guy up here, I think they like took all the gap out of the gap at the bottom and then gave it to this one. This new gap that they installed is wicked sick. We took a moment to sort of take a look at it. We actually hit it on the next run. daintily picking our way around the rock gardens. Step up that's impossible to get enough speed for. Blasting corners like there's no tomorrow. Big massive yellow thing in the way. Going around the right side of the pole because the left side is for wussies. Apparently there used to be a gap here, but I don't really know exactly how to hit it. This part right here is possibly my favorite part of the downhill course. Started blasting through trees and stuff. It's lots of fun. Got my fancy new pink Chromag bars on my specialized demo. Little brother ahead of me is on the Commensal Supreme V4? Yeah, I think it's the V4. And it's got a few technical issues. There's a little log bridge right here. It's got some technical issues, that bike, the Commensal Supreme. Maybe the new ones don't, but the old one, the old V4, definitely has an issue. Is that every time you land, the center bolt in your linkage, the little black part right in front of the seat post tube, it unthreads a little bit with every single landing. Every jolt in the suspension, it unthreads a little bit, which is a major pain in the butt. And so unless you thread lock the living hell out of it, and then grease it up, and then maybe put a lock washer in there, it's going to come out on you, and you will snap that part in half. Again, there's that gap that is really short. I think too many people almost died on it. That's the problem. These guys think they're so cool. Back up at the top again. No one on the way in front of us, so I decided I'd give a little bit of speed video here, showing how you can cruise through there without having to worry. Most plebeians take a lot of time through that section there, and it's sort of frustrating. This is the Med Patrol team. They're pretty awesome. They put band-aids on people, but they ride really slow. So we had to sit here for a good 5-10 minutes to give them enough time to get far enough up the trail. Still really disappointed they took out this moon booter. Like, there used to be one right off to the right, and that was really good. I liked it, but they took it out because too many people were getting hurt. They have this little hip off to the side that isn't even really a hip, but whatever. Berms are still berms. I'm rocking my new green ODI Rogues. They are very cool grips. I like them a lot. They're possibly the best grips this side of the Mississippi River. Still, no step down there. That was really good. I liked it. Let you show off a little bit in front of the commuters who think they're so cool driving their cars up and down that back road. As if that's what's hot in the back roads. More time waiting. Med Patrol. Finally caught up with them. Good thing we gave them enough room because we would have been going slow. Very slow. Yes. So we finally get going again after giving them ample room. Just to be courteous. See, overshoot. Bang! I overshot that by literally 2.5 meters. It's very easy to do. You pretty much have to scrub the thing. This berm is really sick if you know how to use it, which I don't. Again, way too short. Can't do anything with that. This one, why bother? Again, really? Very short. Like, they scared the piss out of me my first day. But that was forever ago. When I was riding somebody else's bike. Got the bobsleigh luge track beside us. Gonna check out the bottom section of Safari because we didn't do that on our first lap. A little roller here. And then Med Patrol is stopped up to the right because I guess somebody crashed. How convenient. You would have gotten band-aids faster though if they could ride a little bit. Just joking, guys. No worries. Taking the left route because I'm a pussy. And yeah, that's the end of that guy. Whatever. This guy thinks he's so cool, walking and stuff. As if that's what's out in the streets. We're gonna hit the gap this time. Seems easy enough. I still need to ride a little harder. This is only first day. That one's got a blind takeoff. You can't even see the landing until you're in the air. But it's really not super hard. It looks really long when you first look at it, but you just sort of throw a little bit of speed at it and you're golden. Wheel sort of skipped out on me afterwards though. So we took a moment here to sort of scope out this rock garden, because me and him aren't really that great at these rock gardens. We mashed the hell out of our bottom brackets last season, trying to figure out a line through them. It is not fun. Rock gardens are not good on flat ground. They are good for going down technical sections, not as an obstacle on a parking lot. So we just conversed for about 2 days about that one, and then got going again. More step up. Back wheel catch there, just to sort of mitigate some of my drop. Going around corners that used to be a lot nicer. Still going the cheater way, because whatever, don't cur. Took a second to take a look at where that gap is. Still, I'm sitting pretty much right on it, but I don't know how to get to it. Someone came up behind us super quick, so we started going again. Lost him pretty fast. Blasting through trees and stuff over rock garden thingies. There's a little trail that used to go off to the left here. Looks abandoned at the moment. More steeps. Catching those berms at the end. And then just having enough speed to power up this guy. It's not as bad as it was last year. It used to be covered in water because someone had a valve on a big water tank or something leaking. This guy I want to learn how to scrub. A little mud puddle right there. Feature on the right that we never hit because it's sort of out of the way. This jump right here, bang, used to be alright for trying to table, but I feel like it's gotten smaller or something. Same with this one. Like, I could literally walk across that. Walk across. I don't even have to jump. I could walk across that jump. It's not even a jump. It's a hole that you ride over. Alright, so we had our first day riding COP, but we're calling it quits because Andy Gordo managed to catch a problem in his suspension. This main bolt has come out of his bike twice now. The first time we didn't even notice, and it tore the linkage apart. Down here it's hard to see, but you might be able to. How it is right now, this piece here should be in line with this one, but it's not. Like, there's this main bolt here that you can just see in that guy has threaded out so much that it's not even holding in this side, so it's only being held up by the one side of the bike. And last time it snapped this piece clean off, so it's not good. We're heading home. Gordo's pissed. It is not a good day, but we'll get her figured.